Well, yeah, and that's the thing too is being able to pay attention to it is a way to disrupt the thinking and hopefully sort of enter into a new way of thinking.
Yeah.
As you were talking, I was thinking about the sort of the escalation that takes place and the evolution of those negative thoughts. So it's like, or just maybe those thoughts about using, right? It's like it went from like, okay, like like I'm okay to do this every once in a while. Like I can drink and party every once in a while, And then it was like, well, this seems to be what everybody else is doing every weekend, so I'll do it too. And then eventually it was like, well, why not do it every, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a wife, I don't have a family, I don't have anybody to be truly concerned about me. So why not just do it every day? And then what I found was that even though, there was this why not attitude about it, there came these points where I would not want to do it, where I would be like, okay, I do have this going on today, so I probably shouldn't drink or drug. I should probably be sober for that. And then I would get fucked up anyways, And then it was like, whoa, what was that about? I mean, I guess it was okay. And then I'm drinking to just sort of forget about that moment with it, right? And so on and so it goes. And then before I know it, I'm like you said, to where I'm like, how can this be my life? I never thought that this would take me to where it has, and now I really don't know what to do about it, so I had to get some help, but even then, it took some time for me to truly see that it was my thinking that was the issue, that it was, that negative thought, because I was just so used to having this thought about using, and having this thought about a drink and then drinking. So to go from that to having this thought about drinking and then, well, wait a minute, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And then all the turmoil that would come with that of wait a minute, why can't I do that anymore? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of consequences. You had this and this and this and this. And it's yeah, but I mean, sure, all that stuff happened, but tell me why I can't, why can't I do that again? And just, having to navigate that whole territory. And what I learned is that I was in no position to try and navigate that by myself, right, because I would always find a way to butt myself into the next drink.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I guess the point is that my thinking was so much of a problem that I had to just turn it over. Right.
Yeah.
And that's sort of the conclusion that I was able to come to is okay, I have all these people around me, because now I'm in a program of alcohol, recovery.
Right.
I have all these people around me who have suffered the way that I have and are giving me suggestions on what to do.
Yeah.
Maybe I should pay attention and maybe I should take their suggestions, because at some point I was able to clearly see that my thinking was not going to get me the results that I thought it would.
Right. Yeah.